Sorry about that. Welcome to YST Baltimore Kickers here in the early stages of this Super League Maryland Conference matchup. 12 minutes gone, no goals to speak of. YST playing right to left wearing their all-black kits. And of course, Baltimore Kickers playing left to right. Happy Mother's Day. And all those tuned in. Apologies for the delayed start. Glad to have you with us here on DMV Sports Media. It's a beautiful day out here at Marriott's Ridge in Clarksburg, Maryland. Two teams very much hungry for a result today. The Kickers looking for their first chance. Deflects away from the top of the 18. YST will go down that far touchline. But Malbell is out of real estate. Down the line it goes. YST second bite at the apple. It's flicked by Cruz. The offside flag goes. And the time Nitzen Malbell just a little behind that back line. Kickers will have a set piece coming out. A nice light breeze blowing right to left. Certainly will impact some of these longer set pieces. Kickers not really finding any recipients down the line. Well repossessed by the Dits. But Dits will turn. No success found that time. Kickers back on the defense. YST will try to cut inside. That's a foul going against the Dits, and it really was not one that had to given. It looked like it was a heavy touch. Attack wasn't really going anywhere. Set piece though for YST, just inside of Kickers territory. Floated into the 18, and goalkeeper will make a touch on it. We're going to have a corner kick to come. This had Fuanza just enough concern to apply the touch, although ball was probably going to be well wide of the goal. Standing on this one for YST. For the set piece delivery is Facilo. Not a bad delivery. Kickers deal with the first effort. Second ball sent across. Again, solid defending. Pinballs back and forth, and now potential counterattack on. This is Paulie Osmond waiting for support. I'll bounce it right off of Yassine. And now the offside flag goes. Peter Akoyo, a little over eager, trying to get downfield. If you're just joining us, welcome. This is Super Soccer League Maryland Conference. Baltimore Kickers are in their all red kits. Of course, YST playing right to left, all black. Scoreless affair thus far. No one has really tested either goalkeeper, but Kickers on the front foot in transition. Yassine sends it back to Osmond. Kickers will get their touches on the ball. There's an overlapping run on the far touch. Kickers not going to send it that way. And here comes the counterattack the other way. Good defending from Whitmore. YST unable to do much with the rebound. It's towards Yassine. And it's An errant touch in the back from Baltimore kickers. Have to just send it downfield into the waiting feet of Isaiah Stort. Good little turn. And the diagonal ball is a beauty. Flag will come up again. Just a little bit early on the run from Nitson Mabo. Tendon will keep the ball on the ground, trying to draw in pressure from YST. And it looks like YST have given away a set piece, but it was an uncomfortable situation for kickers, allowing a little bit too much of the pressure to come in. This is Vidit standing over the ball. Big direct ball down the line. Groves gets a touch. And the second ball off the YST man will deflect for a throw. Groves. This ball's popped up. Second ball still in the mix. And will finally fall for the benefit of kickers. Good little overlapping run down the line from Masele. Whitmore with the service across the 18. Tons of black shirts are there. Second bite at the apple now for kickers. Down the line goes Whitmore. Almost identical service, but won't clear the first man. Kickers relentless in their pursuit. And now the counterattack. Here's the ball forward from Lilana. Square ball into the top of the 18. Oh, it's well wide. Not a lot of venom on the final ball. And Groves able to get back and send it away. Here come kickers on the counter. Groves trying to thread the needle. Consolation prize of a throw right at the mid for Baltimore kickers. Delivery too direct, easily cut out by YST. And we're going to have a set piece going against the kickers. YST will take their time with this delivery. Nice wide field to play with today. We'll see how the teams exploit that width. Dual dispossessed, but able to get just enough of a touch to it to keep the attack going for YST. There's a strike from distance. Solid defending from Viditz. Traore down the line. We'll look for the back pass. Kickers had it read the whole way. Clever bit of skill. And now it's sent in. Curious to know if that would have resulted in an offside, but Isaiah with the timely intervention from his goalkeeping role had to turn on the sweeper keeper mode there. Now YST on the front foot. Good intervention that time from Isaiah Stewart. To nab that away from what might have been Peter Okoye in on goal. Kickers will have to find a way out of their own area from deep in their own position. It's Whitmore down the line. Booming throw. And YST have to play damage control. It's another throw. Further up the field, Whitmore again will take the honors. The first kickers looking to bring on some fresh legs. This is Thomas Rivera Chavez. Replacing Yassine Kamal. So sent back to Stewart. Comfortably able to deal with the back pass. YST trying to find their way forward. They've been solid defensively. Not a lot going forward to defensive-minded teams to this point today. And finally, it's cut out and sent all the way back home by Trish Japati. First time touch from Groves back inside. Kickers now for Chavez. Second effort cut out by YST. No clear possessor at the moment. That's for handball. Polly Osmond will be dispossessed. Asking the question now. Lana, Herculean challenge there from Groves. Had to be on his horse. And able to get back and nab this away from the Lana. Let's take a look back at the replay. Groves covering so much space. Put a timely challenge. Had to get this one right inside the 18. That's good defending. Kickers, again, not interested in going long from these goal kicks. A lot of space being given by YST, and they'll play from the back. Second ball sent upfield. And Okoye trying to chase this one down. Excuse me, that was Masaleh trying to run down the ball. YST again switching it to the far touchline. Inside of 26 minutes. They're still scoreless. There's going to be a foul going against Osmond through the back. Foul in the central area. And YST an opportunity to send one forward. It's outside of shooting range, one would think. Although, I think it's 30 yards from goal, central area. Maybe never say never. It's Andrew Facillo, along with his captain, Matthew Santos, discussing how best to deliver this one. In the end, it looks like Santos will take the responsibilities for YST. Apparently an important set piece in a match that really hasn't seen a whole lot of chances generated. Santos over the wall. It's bobbled at first, but Atenda comfortably picks up the second ball. It's not the most convincing clearance out. YST back out to the wide area. They'll have a second go at this attack. There's Vasily. Back out to Nasir. And Santos. A wall of red shirts. Send it in. Groves rose so well to sniff out that attack. YST still trying to maintain possession. Koyo battling. YST still on the ball. Cut out. Groves will overlap to provide some width for Baltimore kickers. Sent inside to Okoyo. YST able to sniff it out. Osmond down the line. Not the touch required for the situation. Ball back up for grabs. Let's see. Back pass to free Baltimore kickers from trouble. Well, that's not the outlet pass that they were looking for. Here's Facillo from range. And in the end, it's just going to be a goal kick to come, but kickers having some trouble playing out of the back. They're going to have a couple of switches brought in for each side. Send out to Whitmore. A lot of pressure. Clever little turn down the line. YST will reap the benefits, and it's one back. And now up to Lalana. Lalana just opting to maintain possession. Clever little nutmeg. Lalana will trip and has fallen. It looks like it's given as a foul. I think our officiating crew gonna confer. Oh no, it's given outside the 18, so it is given as a foul, but not a penalty. Let's take a look back at the replay. From here, it just looked like a trip. There was an ever so slight pullback upon further review, but it looks like we are going to have an opportunity for YST. We'll call it an improved corner kick. It's almost all the way on the line from just about 18 yards out. This can be tricky defensively. Here's the service into a dangerous area. It's well sniffed out by the kickers. Now Coleman sends it forward, deflects. And we'll have a corner kick proper this time for YST. It's the in-swinger from YST. Getting into a dangerous area. Tend to punches, and it's sent all the way upfield. Oh. Immediate pressure. Ooh, it's a mistake at the back from Thomas, and didn't he make up the difference so well after the poor mistake. Isaiah Thomas comes to his own rescue, sparing the blushes of what has otherwise been a solid performance for Thomas today. Let's take a look back at that nervy moment for the YST number 1. Had to gamble on that sliding challenge and got it right. Plenty of time for YST, not really forcing the issue at the moment. But they have invited pressure. Kickers committing further bodies upfield. Osman and Okoyo have pushed this out wide. It's trouble distributing that one. Second ball falls kindly for Lana. Excuse me, that was on Chukwu. Kickers will make another switch on a hot day. The fresh legs will certainly be important. Ball through, Groves first to it. Kickers trying to play through the midfield. They've got the width, but instead we'll go back to a 10 there. This one back by YST. Kickers still just looking for a way forward. It's a strike from distance. Fonza buffled it at first, but able to fall on the rebound. Crisis averted. And this is just what the doctor ordered. Kickers with a much more forceful ball upfield, asking the question. Good defending in the end from this YST back line. One's down the line. Here's the service. All the way across 18. YST still trying to track it down. It's well defended by Whitmore. Back again. Our trailery. That's a clever skill. YST still trying to spread the width. It's Mohammed with the square ball. And there's the timely challenge. Whitmore coming up in a big way. YST will have the consolation prize, I believe, a corner kick. Let's see if this one went over the end line or the touch line. Here comes the corner kick delivery. It's sent to a good area. Goalkeeper doesn't catch the first ball. Great save from Fuenza. I'll pull this one out of the top corner. I'll take a look back at the replay of this ball in. Not a convincing punch or catch the first time, but a good save nonetheless. Second delivery. YST looking to take it down. Take a look back. A bit of controversy in there. Some contact. YST calling for penalty, but that's looks like a clean challenge upon further review. That is certainly going to be a foul. But it's getting to the ball and winning that position. Good to see you, Shane. Been well, certainly busy. Trying to get all these games covered. We're into the thick of the season now with Super League, UPSL, WPSL, USL2, and USLW, and NPSL all kicking off pretty much here in mid-May. Busy is good, I guess. This is well marshaled back. Isaiah Thomas will quickly, Isaiah Stewart will quickly send it in. Back out wide now. It's a challenge from behind. YST will have a set piece coming out. '40th minute, YST with a set piece in their own area will play on the ground. Just about 5 minutes and change to play on this first half period. No clear advantage either side. Certainly YST have had more set pieces around the kicker's goal, but haven't been able to really make any of them count. Still very much a match that's there for the taking. Sent down the line, contested and won by Groves. And YST will volleyball this one right back across to the midfield. No second recipient. Here come the kickers. Good intervention. This YST back line has been a bright spot thus far. Overlapping run is a successful one. Beautiful ball down the line. Alana turning, shooting, and eventually winning the corner kick. There's another look back at this sequence of play. There's the distribution to the near post. Goalkeeper will come and will claim in traffic. Well, sent back inside by Rodriguez. Rodriguez down the line. And it's well cut out by YST again. Stewart switching the field. YST really liking going left to right along this back line, but Nothing that showing at the moment. They'll go right back and across. Trickles through everyone. And Kickers have won it. Third minute, just about 2 minutes and change to play. Kickers will have a throw just inside their own area. Whitmore sends it in before getting the return pass. Kickers now have some space to work around their back line. They just have found a seam. Baltimore Kickers. It looks like it is going to be a stall to the attack. Handball given. YST set piece. Here comes Groves, streaking into the 18. Plenty of black shirts around, and finally marshaled over the end line. Goal kick to come. Again, shot taken from distance, just a whisker wide. Kicker's best chance on the day. Certainly sent Stewart scrambling to his right. Took a look back on the replay. So taken by Mohamed Masadeh. Kicker's right back on the front foot. They've had a hard time getting started on the offensive side, but certainly looks like they are getting more involved. Groves' ball just a little too direct. And that is going to be your halftime whistle. Kickers YST scoreless through 45. We got 45 minutes left to separate these two sides. Thanks for joining us here on this Mother's Day Super League match. Big shout out to all the mothers making it possible and supporting us to do what we do out here. Happy Mother's Day, and thanks again for all those who have tuned in. We're going to take our union-mandated halftime break, and we'll see you for the second 45. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out our other matches. We have A3 Highlanders, Baltimore City kicking off from Patterson Park, Baltimore City. Of course, from Milford Mill up in the county, we have Team United and Frederick Kings. And then in the evening, we have UPSL, Virginia Dream, and Dorados. And over on Sports Engine Play, we have our first USL2 contest, Loudon 2 taking on Christos in that USL2 kickoff match. Again, that'll be on Sports Engine Play at 7 p.m. from Raven Tech out in Leesburg. I'm Noah Walker with DMV Sports Media. We'll see you for the second half. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back on air. We're going to have to mute ourselves for a moment. We'll be right back with you with commentary. And for now, enjoy the video for the second half kickers and YST. We'll be right back with you on the audio. You able to get the scoreboard in there?
Yeah, I got a scoreboard, but are you seeing anything live on your end right now or no?
Did you select Geo's? Which stream key did you select? Don't use the YouTube one. Use the RTMP.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Use the Geo's stream key. I have it set to go live automatically. You might have to just duplicate that one if you already started one. You know, just.
I'm not even seeing anything on my end, so that's the problem.
What do you mean? It's not on this different. You don't see.
I'm trying to do on the yellow box, but
You don't see like the different platforms.
give me a second. Okay, I'm gonna do RTMP add.
You probably don't need to add no, you don't need to add RTMP. It's on the little like the tree on the bottom. You know how there's like the replays, there's the scoreboard, there's the sound one.
Yeah, that's why I click on add a platform.
No, you don't need. You shouldn't need to add. If you're logged into mine, you shouldn't need to add a platform. There's just destinations listed beneath the.
Oh, so on the yellow box, okay.
Yeah. Those are all individual RTMPs that I've created. Yeah.
Okay, so just log out of mine and just use yours.
Oh, I thought you were logged into mine. That's why I thought we were given that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We're trying to do a destination. I don't have your YOLO account.
Yeah. It's the same. It's the same login. So dmvsportsmedia@gmail.com. Yeah, I just, there might be another way, but this is the easiest way I know for sure because it'll just immediately give us options.
Okay, let me just log out of mine.
Because otherwise you're going to be putting a whole stream key in, and that's annoying.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. All right.
Cool. Yeah, it's all good. I'm just glad we found what the issue was.
Okay. All right. DMV.
Sports, yeah, with an S on the end. Sportsmedia
Media
at gmail.com.
at Gmail. Okay.
Welcome back. Sorry, and thanks for your patience. As you've seen on the video, there are a couple chances each way. Still no goals to speak of. 53rd minute. And we're still scoreless. Kickers playing right to left, wearing their red tops, or all red kits. Of course, YST playing left to right, wearing all black. This is went forward and well flicked on. YST comfortable on the ball. It's a big direct ball over the top, asking the question. Lana, clever skill to get to the end line. He squares it, begs for a finish. Great defending, and kickers live to fight another day. Over the top, YST need to get some bodies in support. That's beautiful move. The square ball is blocked, and it looks like we're going to have a foul going against YST, nullifying what was one of their most promising attacks. Clever little move to get to the end line from Mel Bull. Challenge through the back from Mobo. Excuse me, from Lalana. Kickers will have a way forward and out. Moving ball down the line. Groves will give chase. Second ball still contested. Mohammed looking for the support. That's well won back by Malbo. YST on the front foot. Again, struggling to take care of the ball in transition. And kickers will have their opportunity to play from the back. There's Groves intervening. Kickers unable to maintain possession. It's like Rodriguez did enough that time to slow down the attack. And kickers now switching the point of attack all the way back to Tendem. So it's in the direction of Groves. Now Malbo slaloming inside. He's got two options. Flicked over the top. Tendem off his line and will get there just in the nick of time. Kickers trying to hit on transition. Mohammed's in behind. Can he put one on frame? Oh, not a bad effort at all. Mohammed most of the day with the audacious attempt. Here's a look back on the replay. Good little flick forward. Lalana stretching out those legs, moving towards the end line. Can he get one across? It deflects into the waiting arms of Tendem. And again, the score remains unchanged. No breakthroughs of yet. Got a feeling in a match like this, any one goal could be worth its weight in gold. It might be the determining factor. Here comes Groves, weighing his options. And has won a throw for the Troubles. Groves looking down the line. This one still requires care and attention. And it's well won back. Top of the 18. Well, Sade had an effort. Still through the traffic. No shot. Was able to get off, and now YST will counter. Get off, and now just a little look around the league right now. It looks like the three Highlanders in Baltimore City scoreless in the beginning stages of that match. Frederick Kings and Team United in the late stages. Looks like United have the advantage with 2 goals to the good. Kings scoreless at the moment. Not a lot of goals as far today through Super League action, but still got more contests to come. Of course, Beer Hall and Peru United at 3 p.m. And of course, Baltimore City FC and 23 Highlanders. Still lots of time left in that one. Feel free to check that one out on the live stream as well once this one wraps up, if you haven't gotten your footy fix. YST will open up the field. Thomas switching to the near side. Ball over the top. And it looks like it's Balbo. Just whistled for the offside. Well, that's a tight call. Kickers fortunate. Could have gone either way, really. The line held its shape. Isaiah Bates. Well, I have Isaiah Stewart. I'll appreciate that. I'll check with the team and see why I have a different name listed. Is it possible that Stewart is one of his names? Because obviously we want to make sure that the correct name on the roster is given for commentary, but even more importantly for the league's sake. There's a throw. Roves finding a recipient. Most of the day we'll flick it forward. Good little throw. And kickers on the front foot. They've got options up top. That's not going to be the pass that'll open up. Kickers looking to use this midfield to get forward. That's well one. Down the line it goes. Will switch the point of attack. And serving as the fulcrum. It's a nervy moment. Timely challenge. Kickers will continue. Shabati pocket picked. Let's see, almost found himself in. Santos looking in behind. YST on the front foot. All right, Cruz dispossessed. And the 65th minute we go. Still no clear advantage. Other team really venturing too far forward. It's Coleman bringing play back inside. It trickles all the way back. We're at them. Big booming kick up the pitch. YST first to it, and it looks like it will find the Kickers back line. Sent forward. Good defending to keep that one away from Lana. Looks like Kings have found one back over in the Team United Frederick Kings game. That's 2-1 over at Milford Mill. We're still scoreless here. A3 Highlanders and Baltimore City FC also locked in a scoreless affair at Utz Field in Patterson Park, Baltimore. Good turn down the line. Malbell working against Groves. Looks like that one had gone. And up with a low line drive kick. Beautiful ball to fight his teammate, but YST all the way over it. Malbell will send it back. Chukwu over the top. Malbell. And again, Attendam well off his line. Make the intervention. Good acceleration there. Groves will try to send one in behind. YST, plenty of bodies comfortably behind the ball for the moment. Just about 20 minutes left to play in this one. The side's looking for what would be the killer, or could be the killer punch. Chukwu will again come back. Hasn't been the most exciting one. Both sides really not venturing too far forward. Playing much more conservative, defensive match. We'll see how that changes in the tail end of the match. Good early distribution. Popped up, won by Groves. And finally, it will be set piece coming out for the benefit of YST. Guilty party that time was Yassine Kamal, and he'll go in the book for the infraction. Not sure. Might have been the contact with the ground after, I think. You can't see it? Mm.
I see them collide, but I don't see what happened.
Yeah. Well, we'll take a quick moment while the player receives medical attention. Hope the best for his well-being. We'll be right back with the final 20 minutes. Well, we're back underway here with the final 20 minutes from Marriott's Ridge in Clarksburg, Maryland. YST with the set piece. They'll continue playing left to right, wearing their all-black kits. Sent back to Bates. Now sent right back. Again, both sides have continued a very conservative approach. Santos playing out wide. Cruz in behind. The flag is up. Not getting any would-be gains. Here's a second look. Yeah, definitely the correct call. Big ball up the field. We'll see how it falls. It's still very much contested. Shapati sends it out wide. Thunder is run down the line. YST asking the question, can they get it squared? That's a lovely move. The final shot just inside, or outside rather, of that side netting. Goal kick to come, but YST getting closer and closer. This was Mobile. Excuse me, it might have been Facilo. I'm having a hard time reading these tiny numbers. I assume that's Malbao. He's got a different number on his jersey and on his shorts. There's going to be a set piece down against YST inside of Kicker's territory. Recipient is Tevin Casey. Looks like Casey will be the one to deliver. Kicker's committing bodies forward. 77th minute. We're going to get a lot of stoppage on the end of this one, but for now, play continues. It's over to Groves. And Groves looking for the way forward, still battling. And the Kickers will send it outside. It's a missed opportunity initially. Down the line again towards Groves. We'll keep it alive. There's the service. And it's deflected into the waiting arms of Bates. Malbeau. Said cutting inside. Has he threaded the needle? Rattendem reading the play well and intervening just ahead of Malbeau. Good ball in behind, a diagonal ball. Asking the question. Peter Okoyo. Well, he didn't get off his feet in time, but has drawn the foul. There's Kicker's best chance on the day. Set piece just outside the 18. Not long left to play in this one. We'll see who bears the honors for the Kickers this time. There's the Ball in, goes over the wall, and it's well saved by Bates. That was well hit, well read by Bates. And I'll send it forward quickly. Counterattack was not a bad one at all. Well headed back to Attendem. Final ball off of Whitley, and YST will have a throw upfield. More fresh legs to come onto the pitch and reinforcement. It's just a lone man up top for Kickers, trying to sow confusion, sow chaos. Almost sends it out. Here come the Kickers. Okoye rounding the last man. Can he get the shot off? Peter Okoye. Oh, it's a great save from Isaiah Bates. Okoye not done yet. Pulled back, but it finally will come, and we're going to get that foul. Okoye, to his credit, tried to keep his footing, but in the end, certainly fouled. Now it's another great opportunity for the Kickers from the near side, just 18 yards from goal. Thomas Rivera standing over the ball. Final 10 minutes. This is a huge set piece. Here's the delivery. It's into the wall. All hold strong. Does its job. Will be a corner kick consolation prize. Looks like Rivera to take. It's a good ball into the mix. Asks for a clearance. YST have freed themselves up a bit. This will require some care with how it's handled. Oh, that's a poor mistake. Sent in, and it's just wide. From defense to attack, as quick as you like. Baltimore Kickers spared the blushes in the back. That was Nizar Muhammad. Just a whisker wide of potentially scoring the game winner here. There's a look back on the final product. This is sniffed out by Melbo. Working towards the end line. Melbo squares it. This is the moment Lalana couldn't pull the trigger, now will. And it's blocked well by Kickers. Second bite at the apple. Melbo keeping his footing. He'll take on the shot. Oh, what a save from Attendem. Absolutely brilliant. They get that strong right paw to the ball. YST not done with the attack. And just outside the 18, they'll continue trying to find a window. Kickers have found a little window through. It looks like Whitley will marshal this over the far touch for a Kickers throw. Squared. No recipient found. YST have to stay on the defensive responsibility. Another great intervention. Kickers not pulling the release quick enough. And now YST on the front foot. And we're going to come back, check on the player down, and restart play with a drop ball. Let's take a look back on this tremendous save from Attendam Forzera. Excuse me, that's Attendam Fuanza. One more time. Not a bad shot from the foot of Enrique Uche. It'll start from the hands of Attendam. Moving ball upfield. YST will have to send it out. Kickers down the line. Attack paying dividends. Square to the top of the 18. Joe Groves is there. Can he get this off? He did, but not quite enough venom. Kickers looking good on the attack. Here's Bates trying to spring a counterattack. No final recipient there. YST will go back to Isaiah Stewart, Isaiah Bates. Play will continue, just about 5 left, although we will have quite a bit of stoppage added on to this one. Ball floated down the line. Back underway we go. As ricochets inside, no clear clearance. YST will try another direct ball. It's into the waiting hands of Attendam. Big ball upfield from Attendam. Yassine. Back inside. And kickers have bodies forward. There's the distribution into the 18. A hopeful ball intended for Yassine, but YST had bodies in coverage. Uche. Back inside. This is Rodriguez. Back to Groves. Groves rounding one man. He's got Rodriguez. Good play between these two. Groves slaloming run, and the final effort just wide. Kickers again starting to connect some of these passes up top. That was great work between Rodriguez and Groves. It's the final effort. Anticlimactic after a brilliant sequence of play. No rest for the wicked. Play continues. Certainly these players feeling the drain on a hot day down there on the turf. Final few minutes, but the game very much hanging in the balance. On the far side, YST finding a player in the pocket. Saying dispossessed. Oh, like Sijapati was fouled, and now kickers can commit some bodies to the attack. There's the service. Groves is there, takes it down, and the final shot just wide. And the second effort also put off. That's about as close as you're going to get. Huge from Bates to deny Groves from point blank. Look at this touch. And again, kicker's asking the question. They have a corner kick. It was a timely block. And now the in-swinger to the near post. Jeffrey Oriana got a touch but couldn't direct it towards frame. Goal kick to come. Into the final, I believe, 5 minutes or so. We're into stoppage. Added time will be significant. I believe 5 minutes. That's a costly turnover in transition from YST. Really looking down the line. Kicker's not faring much better. And Rodriguez able to intervene. Here is Rodriguez looking to thread the needle. YST finally back on the counterattack. Ball over to Rodriguez. And that is the perfect decision. Look at that. Overlapping route for Whitley. The send in. Oh my goodness. What a service from Whitley. But no final touch. Oh, Jeffrey Oriana, I think, was surprised by how good this service was. Just needed to get any part of his body on the end. There's a look back on the replay. I think that's one that kickers would love to have back. This match at the moment seeming destined for points shared. Can either team find a moment of brilliance? There's Uche looking forward. Santa Cruz has run out of real estate. Excuse me, Mohammed running out of real estate. It's a big booming ball upfield. YST. Mohammed into Santa Cruz. Oh, golazo! What a hit from the captain. Matthew Santos threaded the needle in the final minute of stoppage time. It doesn't get any more dramatic than this. Santos connecting with the left foot for his team and earning that captain's armband. 1-0 for YST. Is there time for a response for the Kickers? That is the question. Here's a look back on the replay. Oh, man. It took a Herculean effort to beat Attendem on that far post. And looks like that is exactly what Matthew Santos has found. Kickers looking for one final attack here in stoppage time. They'll send everyone forward. There's the set piece. This is the moment. And certainly that's going to be a card for delaying the restart. Facilo going in the book. Looks like player down is Tevin Casey. It's tough to say they might be done. In any case, Kickers have everyone committed for this one. And Fanaza will be the one on the ball. Everyone else in and around the box. It's a big ball at the top of the 18. Skims through everyone. YST make the clearance, and that is going to be your final whistle. YST with the late game heroics from Matthew Santos to find the go-ahead goal. Here's one more look back on that game winner from Santos. Might have taken an extra deflection on its way through. Not a chance for Attendem there. YST will hang on for the 3 points. And on to the next week. Thanks again for tuning in here on DMV Sports Media, live on YouTube. And please make sure to like and subscribe. We'll see you on for the next one. And happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.